Today, I'll be addressing one of the problematic issues which I sense it's the people are mainly the research scholars are facing related to UGC GRF. Here, be careful. I'm talking about UGC GRF, not the CSIR GRF. I will be dealing with mainly three main questions which I have noticed through the social media queries and all. These three questions are: number one is, are you all having problem in linking your ID in Canara Bank for UGC GRF? If you all are facing the same problem, then this video is absolutely for you all. Then the second is UGC not approving the exception request for linking process for GRF? Then the third is, how much time it will take to complete the entire procedure, starting from the linking procedure to getting money and all. So, if I have to address the first question, that is problem in linking with Canara Bank, linking your ID with Canara Bank. Uh, Usually there are two cases in linking while linking the things. There are two types of students. Number one is those who are linking after the completion of 2 years of declaration of result. For example, for in my case it was for example in my case it was I had completed my GRF in the month of December 2018, and I was quite fortunate. I was quite fortunate enough to that from the month of 2000 from the from the December month of 2018. There are two mainly yeah, mainly there are two types of students or two categories of students who are linking their ID with Canara Bank for the UGC GRF. Number one is those who are linking after the completion of 2 years of declaration of result. For example, in my case, I had passed my GRF, or I got my GRF, UGC GRF in the month of December 2018, and I was fortunate enough that from that period, not the June 2018, but from December 2018, the UGC had extended the validity of the GRF, that is from 2 years to 3 years. I'm not talking about the money. Validity means the money which we are getting. It is for 5 years only, but the gap which you have to get admitted for the higher education, either for the MPhil or the PhD. So is sometimes due to some pandemics, some uncertainties, the students might not able to get admitted in the universities for for the research within the 2 years of declaration result. In this case, there will be a great problem because the Canara Bank won't accept your linking procedure. Whenever for the linking procedure, you all have to go to your nodal officer, that is of your university. He or she might be the joint registrar or the registrar who else are given this responsibility. Just go to him or her and ask. I will be talking what to do about the linking procedure. Okay, then the second, I this is the complication process. Here you all have to do some exception marking and all. What is exception marking, I'll be talking later. And next is those who are linking within 2 years of results of result declaration. For example, someone has passed the GRF in 2020, and he or she got in for a PhD of the MPhil in the month of in 2021. So within 1 year, he or she is getting linking their ID to the Canara Bank, so there is no problem at all. But in this case, what happened is that you all have to mark the exception. And what is exception, I will be telling here. So what are the steps for exception? Initially, when this A category of students will go to the nodal officer, first of all, be frank, they will get shocked. They will be like, they will they will completely be what to say. They will get shocked by seeing the things that your certificate, GRF certificate, is invalid. Because when you will go to your nodal officer will try to link your documents, your GRF award letter, and all your joining letters to the Canara Bank, but it will so totally invalid. So in this case, what you all have to do is that you ask the nodal officer to mark exception. There is an option in the nodal official will see in the while linking in the linking portal only there's exception option. So the officer has to mark the exception option. So what blunder we did was that we only marked the exception option. So it was totally new case in our university, so we were quite unaware about this. So we waited for one and a half month. It was a wastage of time. We didn't upload these three important vital documents, that is a GRF letter, university joining certificate, and exception certificate, while marking the exception. These three documents have to be uploaded during marking the exception. Number one is GRF letter you all will be having, so you have to upload in a soft copy format, and be careful, you have to upload in a KB, um, KB, not in the MB, okay? Otherwise, it won't be acceptable. Then, university joining certificate, that is the whatever you will get, like you will say the admission receipt or admission whatever you approval or whatever certificate you will receive, the joining things like the day from you where when you have joined the university or the day you have got admitted, the admission receipt will walk out. And exception certificate, you all have to download this exception certificate from the UGC website. And you have to both joining letter and exception letter, in these two documents you have to take approval from your university's HODs, supervisor. I think not in case of joining certificate, but in case of exception certificate you have to take the sign from HODs, your supervisor, register, and it will be uploaded by your nodal officer. Okay, this is the procedure for the exception. Okay, don't think that you have marked the exception that and then it will be accepted by the UGC. No, the procedure might be quite hectic or quite disappointing, or it will be a very frustrating procedure, it might be. But in our case it was so, because when you will mark the exception, the UGC has won't accept it instantly. Sometimes it will take 1 week, 2 week, just wait for 1 or 2 week. Then if you all have done all this procedure, then you have done the accurate thing. Just ask the nodal officer, check once, is everything okay. Then if after that also your exception request is not accepted by UGC, just ask someone, or you have to go to UGC in the Delhi office in Delhi, or you if you all have the relatives, friends, or far friends or the far relatives, just ask them to go to UGC and UGC office. It's just a work of 10 to 5 to 10 minutes. You all have to go there and just go there and ask the whoever is there responsible for all these things, all this department. Then this show them the award later, show them the this evidence. You just take the photo or the snap from the nodal officer's computer, and just send that same thing to the relatives or the friends who have gone to the UGC office. Or if you have gone by yourself, it's better, others will have to go there, other will go there, they will do the work. And if you are from Delhi, if it UGC office is nearby, then it's better you all you yourself go, otherwise it will be a hectic process. So ask them that this is a GRF letter, this is a GRF ID, and this is the things he or she has marked the exception, but it has not yet been accepted. So within day, or if the server is good there in the UGC office, then your exception request will be accepted. Then you will be quite lucky enough after getting this exception. You will feel quite relaxed. Then the next step is linking. Okay, in case of the second type of candidates who are linking within 2 years of result declaration, they don't have to go through this hectic, frustrating, sometimes depressing schedule or the procedure. I'm sorry to say schedule, but the procedure, then they will directly come to linking procedure, and who have gone to the exception, they will then come to linking ID. So linking is for both kind of candidate, these two candidate, okay? So while linking your ID, so my first question was that problem in linking with Canara Bank, okay? So what is that? What are the documents, important documents you have to upload is that you have to upload your details. All everything will be done by your nodal officer. Your details like your name, your address, like state, district, village, or urban areas, everything. And then bank account. I won't say bank account, but bank details, mainly IFSC code and the bank account. Then mainly the voter ID is vital in this case. I don't know whether Aadhaar card is also acceptable or not, but the voter ID epic number is vital. It was vital in our case recently only. That everything will be done by the nodal officer. Now, don't be mistaken, okay? That okay, everything has been done, my exception has been accepted by the UGC, now the linking procedure has been done by the nodal officer. No, you will be mistaken if you sit relax in a relaxed way manner. Now as soon as the linking procedure is done by the nodal officer, you will be sent email from the Canara Bank immediately within 1 minute or 10 minutes or within 1 hour. Just open the link. Okay, open the email. You will see the link there. Just open the link and you have to tap the approved option. Otherwise, until and unless you don't tap the approved option, your details won't, your bank account, your name, your details won't be forwarded to the Canara Bank. So you have to tap the approve, then only the procedure of linking procedure will get completed, then only the your one step will be completed. Okay, now the most, it is also the frustrating phase to get the beneficiary code. Some are very lucky enough that they will get beneficiary code within 1 day. Usually they generate after 2 hours. Some will in some students case it might be for 1 week or 1 month. So I will suggest that do not wait for 1 month. Just wait for 1 or 2 week, maximum 3 week, 3 weeks. Then if beneficiary code is generated, then it's absolutely fine. After that you have to just submit a continuation certificate, continuation form. What is that, I'll be telling later. So if in case the beneficiary code is not generated, you just wait for 3 weeks. Within that it might get generated. But if it is not happening, so just go to the nodal officer, just ask that whether linking procedure has been accepted or not. Sometimes the nodal officers are so busy in their work that the linking might get cancelled and you and the nodal officer have not observed yet. So just check it whether it is, if it is accepted, then it's okay. Then the problem is that with the UGC, I think you have once again ask that friend or relatives to go there and just do this work. And I think 80 to 90% of beneficiary code will generate automatically, okay? In some cases only there will be the problem. And after this beneficiary code is generated, you will be in the last step, and it is a very easy step, that is the everything is in your hand. Just download okay, one thing I forgot to state, that after the you have seen linking procedure is completed, after you have approved from your side, just go to the Canada Scholar corner and do the registration and make your account. You will see that your bank details, your everything, your in the profile sector you will see your details, name, bank account, and the date of joining, date of result, everything. And in the payment schedule also you will see that whether the payments have been approved or whether it has been generated or not. So after the beneficiary code, coming back to the continuation form, after the beneficiary code is generated, you have to download continuation from the UGC site. There is particular format, and same what you had done with the exception certificate, same you have to do with the continuation form. That is, do you have to take sign from your HODs, supervisor. Sometimes in case there is no fixed supervisor till there is registration, both in case of MPhil and PhD, but there might be a tentative supervisor, no? So they will do it, no worries. And just do and three from HOD supervisor and the registrar, and just ask the nodal officer to upload this also. It will be approved from the university. After it gets approved from university, it will be approved by the UGC and PFMS. There is a long procedure, and you will see. That's why I have asked that you have to make your account in the Canara Bank Scholar, Canara Scholarship Corner, where you will see that whether your continuation form has been approved, your scholarship has been generated or not. So this is the entire procedure. This is the thing. Okay. So my question was, are you all having problem? The linking procedure is when you all will be having problem with the linking procedure. Despite of doing the linking procedure, sometimes one question I had come across in context of the first question I had come across in one social media. So that was, he is writing here that please help me. I have applied GRF in February. It is showing in Canara Scholarship Portal your account is not yet updated. Yes, after doing linking also, sometimes when you will make your Canara open your account in Canara Scholarship Corner, then when you will see your profile, it will show the blank. Your account number will show blank. So account is not yet updated. It will show. Then in this case you have to go to the nodal officer and ask him that whether all these documents have been uploaded well or not. That is the bank details, your voter ID epic, whether if there is something mistake in your details, if it is not matching, then it will get cancelled. So it should be very careful. If account numbers, while giving account number, one digit also matters a lot. And if it is not happening, if nodal officer is doing best from his side or his or her side, if it is not happening, then just go to the, you have to go to UGC. Everything will get sorted out. Okay. So next question was, is UGC not approving the exception request for linking process for GRF? So in this case of exception, yes, if it is not accepted by the UGC, you have to go to UGC. There is no other option at all. Then the third question was how much time it will take to complete the entire procedure. In this thing, I will say there is no guarantee. Everything depends upon this two steps. In some case, this step. So it depends. Like now, the UGC is generating the scholarship month-wise, but after joining, I will say if everything is okay, if you don't have to go through the exception procedure, then you will get within 3 months after joining. After starting the procedure, linking procedure. And if you have to go to the exception, then it will take 4 to 5 months if there is no any uncertainties in between, like the pandemic and all. So today's video is, I will end here, and if there is any queries, then let me know to the comment box. And mm, I'll be coming across, I'll be addressing certain questions. Next time I'll be telling how to upload a continuation form and all. So, and also in this channel I'll be discussing all the issues like how to do literature reviews, and also I'll be dealing with the UGC NET GRF. Okay, whoever are interested to in, mainly I am related to the geography, and whoever are interested in how go cracking the UGC GRF, then please, I'm always ready to sort out the queries. Okay. So